piss.
No, not really, McLeod.
Right, I'm doing it out the window.
Right, dig window.
A great out of context start to this series.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am Jason Ray McLeod, joined by
Steve.
Farquhar.
and welcome to our Let's Play of Spyro the Dragon.
We now have 12,000.
And maybe we should have put subtitles on.
We'll do it next time.
What about this Ganassi?
If they're even in this game, I can't remember.
I understand he's done a magic spell.
Yeah, we're playing the Reignited remake.
I'll take that question.
Just for conveniency. And that's what was better.
Is a simple creature.
Simple.
Simple.
Sample?
It contains
Sample?
the world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom.
So was he eating a
Look
book
at
there?
this.
He is ugly.
Look at that smug face.
That does it.
He knows full well Nasty's watching just. You're ugly. Gotta say, jerk-ass dragons kind of deserve this.
Well, that is both understandable and petty.
Things to do.
And that is Tom Kenny voicing Spyro, the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Among other things. Many other things.
I was going for his more famous role.
Yeah.
Most famous role.
I was introduced to him through Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, he's in
He's the mayor.
Oh.
He's also the city of Townsville. That guy. The city of Townsville's on fire!
Wait, look, it's a dragon.
Oh.
That was easy.
No. Because I don't know, I'm going to put the direction credit in that one.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
You're welcome.
That was pathetically easy.
In the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Well, if we go after him, this is going to be very, very
Okay,
short.
so Spyro is a collective one.
Yeah.
So first of all, let's put subtitles on. Well,
Well,
there we go.
this game doesn't have subtitles. That's a yikes.
I'm just
So we'll
going
not be under camera.
Passive was the other one, aggressive.
under guidebook maybe?
No.
Well, no subtitles.
Ooh, sexy fairy.
Unless like SVR where subtitles are like way in a corner somewhere.
So one of the many things.
Good job, sometimes.
So one of the many things I love about this remake is every dragon looks unique. Like
Yeah, it's not the same model with a different coat of paint.
exactly. Like they've all got like something that kind of ties into the world. Like this is the artisans that are like all craftsmen and painters and whatnot.
In the next world,
The Vincent Van Gogh dragon who's only got one horn.
I don't always make that in one try.
That's a deceptively hard glide.
You know, I'm so used to actually using LNR to turn the camera.
This is going to be fun.
Because that was the original controls. Where did they go?
Also, can we talk about how good this is for like an opening world? Like it's
Yeah.
wide, it's green, and you've got plenty of like space to like try your moves out. And the enemies can't actually attack you. It's like get to grips with your moveset so you can catch them first.
Yeah, two ways of attacking. There's fire, which you've seen, and there is charge. And depending on the enemy will depend what you actually have to attack you use.
These are just little green things. They don't have armor and they're not big enough to repel your charge.
And the good news is the dragons do in this world tell you about that. So it's not out of nowhere. Like, why is this not working?
So most of the dragons early on will give you a bit of advice, kind of a tutorial as it were.
And the hub world itself can be counted as a level
Oh yeah.
because that counts towards 100% completion.
Yep.
Now, this dragon's unique in the sense of
He's got two bits of dialogue.
yeah.
Argus.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The
Nice
artisan
flash, though.
passes through a portal in the dragon mouth. But you're not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
What does eating a watermelon have to do with artisans?
No idea. But that's actually, apart from the last world, this is the only world where you can just instantly go into the boss level.
Yeah. You need to reach the exit portal of any of the other 3. Though to be fair, that level is actually pretty rough, and not because of the boss.
I know what you mean. Oh, rough. Haha.
I did not do that deliberately.
Zero was making fun of us for making puns. But to be fair, half yours are not deliberate. That was really good. Always
Stones over
playing
there.
fire.
I thought you were just ignoring the dragon.
Fuck him.
I was too busy like, oh, what do those stones over there mean?
You missed the big obvious green dragon.
Well, when you pad out the game,
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch you.
Keep your horns on,
that's
Spyro.
what Spyro's
You have
blood
much to
hungry.
learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
You have 3 hits in this game.
Yep. As you can see now, he's shiny and yellow, that's full health. If he gets smacked once, he'll be blue. Smacked again, he'll be this pale green, then he buggers off. You take a hit while you don't have sparks, you are dead.
So it's sort of like
But-
the same way like in Crash Aku like it shows how much health and how many points you
Yep.
can take.
There are ways that you can regain health. Because every level there are creatures that you can attack.
And
Kill them and it's a
consume.
butterfly. Sparks
Well,
eats the
that's-
butterfly and you regain a hit point.
So it's not enough to just kill the creature, you have to transform them into a butterfly and then consume them.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're fucked up, Spyro.
Oh.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide.
Play Wonderwall.
And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Everything.
Yeah. This game is great to tell you, right, you found all the dragons, you've collected all the treasure, which the original didn't do. Also, these count as save points.
Yep. These are your checkpoints, as it were.
So I think it'd be interesting to me to bring up the fact that I've actually never seen any of the Spyro games in action.
Really?
Somehow.
Well, you're not the same as us. Did you not grow up with a PS1?
Yeah, but I never owned Spyro.
Huh. What PS1 games did you own then?
You never had Crash either, did you?
No.
Alright.
I'd say that the only Crash game I owned was CTR. And it's why I'm not really good at the Crash games.
They can be pretty hard when they want to be.
So that's one reason why I'm not particularly like. Even though you say so, Stephen, I'm not really that good at platformers because of.
This isn't a platformer. There is platforming in it, but it's more of an adventure kind of game because
It's sort of an adventure platformer.
there's more of an explanation to this game than other platformers. Like if you want 100%, you will need to search every nook and cranny.
Collectathon adventure platformer?
Sure, well, well, Mario 64 is like falling. That's a platformer, so
Yeah,
what can this be?
and yes, I think they do tell you when the level's 100% complete. Which again, in the original, you had to go to the start screen to do. Let's get the flight level over and done with. I'm going to be tagging out for these because I'm not particularly good at them.
Okay.
So we're trusting the flight levels with the Sky Kids pilot. Oh dear. As long as there's no sailing levels or any swimming levels, I'm not going to tag in for it.
No, not in this game. Next game there's swimming. Yeah, Spyro goes into water here, he takes damage.
And on
Yeah.
the field.
Ah, secret, and you get a trophy.
I
Don't
get a
need fly.
trophy.
No dragons tell you about that until Magic Crafters.
Yeah. And it's in one of the levels, it's not even in the hub world.
Honestly, all these really are is just figuring out an efficient route.
I can never remember the level layout. It's just my bad. I can take up to 10
Right, you're
minutes to
getting
play
lost
these
again.
folks, so...
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, every guide I read said do these first.
Dragons are dying, but who gives a fuck?
You actually want to... You get gems for completing these levels, so it's in your best interest to do it.
Down.
Now we get to shoot down other planes, I mean...
Yes, the main enemy of this game are called Norks. Norks with a G.
Yeah. Not Gnorks, the G is apparently silent.
What do you think about this Ganasty Ganor character?
That sounds like a typical journalist thing to do, just completely mess up. But I'm gonna get these first.
These are the trickiest, I would say.
Sunny Flight, I would argue, is one of the hardest. The others are very linear.
Odd. Design choice.
I have some trouble in the one in the
Beastmakers is nasty as well, but
What's
that's
the one in the? I can't remember what the fifth world's called. That's all. That's terrible. Dreamweavers.
Icy Flight?
Yeah, they're not Ice Flight, and you're right enough. It's the Beastmakers one.
Wild Flight is nasty. Because again, there's not a super clear route.
That's the one when they're on the boats.
Yep.
Did all 3 games have flight levels?
Yeah.
Yes. Speedways are called in 3.
I am horrible at the ones in Spyro 2. Yeah,
Good
Spyro
thing that's not instant kill going into a wall.
I think Spyro 1's the only game where you can get 100% by playing each level just once.
You are correct. You need whatchamacallit,
Powers to get all the gems in every level.
characters for 3. GG.
Very well done, sir.
Oh, thank you.
No.
Easy 300
It's
gems.
very rare sight, Stephen McLeod's complimenting each other. How long will that last?
Yeah, his memory of this game may be better than mine because there's some levels in Beastmakers where I'm like, where the fuck am I going?
Beastmakers levels are absolutely massive.
This bog has annoying enemies, and don't get me started on treetops.
Yeah, treetops there'll be many, many deaths to bottomless pits. There is also one of the most guide dang it moments in video game history.
Right, I'm going to showcase what happens when you kill an enemy when you have got 100%. You got these little, what would you call them, Stephen?
Crystals?
You see them surrounding Spyro's head. You collect enough of them, you get an extra life.
I forget if they are they life orbs, life gems, or something.
Did they ever kill you?
No, I don't think they do. Slight correction though, it's not when you get 100%, it's when you've killed that enemy before. If you try and kill that enemy again after leaving and re-entering the level,
Oh yes,
you
yes,
will drop
because
it. Not necessarily 100%.
yeah, because you can enter a level and not get 100% in the whole world. Typically, you will get 100% in the whole world before you enter a
Yeah,
level.
there's... In this game, you're right though, there's very little reason to do that. There's no backtracking in this one. Or no
Which is
magic.
why I enjoy it so much more than the others.
We've got a bit of time left, so may as well just make a start on this.
Stone Hill. Also, random side note, I love the blue gems in this remaster. Oh, look at them, they're so shiny.
These are little things like that.
Yeah.
Right.
When did Spyro 1 come out?
98? 99 was Gateway to Glimmer, 2000 Year of the Dragon. Which I don't know. Was that a Year of the Dragon, 2000? I forget.
When did Crash... Was Crash 3 98 as well?
When you free a dragon or step on one of the platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Running
Yeah,
into-
all the dialect is dialogue.
It's Glaswegian dialogue.
So,
All the dialogue is the same from the original. Like there's only one instance where they've actually changed it because they've updated it. They gave you a new feature in this game. They got the guidebook or the logbook.
yeah, Guidebook. Guidebook wasn't a thing until...
Spyro, no!
Oh, you
Look
have
at treasure
to-
chest.
Gavin.
Gavin.
Hey, Gav. Oh, he likes his tea or coffee.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Are you sure that's the original voice?
I didn't say the voice. I just said the dialogue and what he says. Is the same.
Oh, right, okay.
I also laughing like drop the cup. So Spyro, if you go... Let's ignore that.
Right, we'll need to go back in there. I think the key is...
I will say though, the medieval remaster, that literally just like video editor, like the sounds compress in PS1, but do they uncompress it for PS4? What's the technical term for that?
I don't know.
I was about to say they were like polishing the sounds, but that's not correct either. Like you can tell it's the original voice, it's just clearer in a way.
Yeah.
Did that with the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom remake.
Through this fancy
many remakes.
vortex, thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan
Yeah,
home.
Pokemon Gen 4's got a remake.
First, let me tell you a story.
Everything's got a remake.
No thanks. See ya.
But tell you a
Except
story.
Sonic games.
They suck.
And that's... People want to see the adventure games get remade.
Hell, even GTA got remakes now, you see that?
Was that confirmed? I thought it...
I think it's still rumoured, but supposedly it's like free Vice City San Andreas. But apparently there's like a lot of tech issues happening with it.
I can
Which
imagine.
one? But it's not gonna be like high quality. It's not gonna be like high def remaster graphics. It's literally just an HD port of the exact same game.
Should have shown this off earlier, but...
It's a metal chest. Gotta charge it.
Yeah, the wooden chests, it's your choice how it breaks.
Usually more efficient to charge them.
Yeah, because I'm normally in a row.
It's all self-explanatory stuff.
Yeah, if you want any kind of speed, you'll be charging everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, some gems in particular are very easily missed.
This level can be notorious for it.
Right.
Like, there's always like one or two little red gems somewhere and you're running around. However, I think this remaster adds the Sparks radar, or Sparks detector. There you go.
Yeah, you can press L3.
He was pointing at a chest and you just completely ignored him.
Well, it was a chest.
It was a chest.
Ooh, what was that noise? Nee, 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 nee.
Yeah, he's pointing to that. Ooh, shiny blue one.
I mean, did he... Was it a cheat you could do it with the,
Spyro 2, you...
Come on!
What you mean?
Dude, he's just doing his job.
Don't go near him and then he won't be doing his job.
Unless his job is beating the shit out of the dragons with a walking stick.
Probably because you're at this field.
Get off my property!
My cans,
So
my
I think
precious
it-
antique-cans.
Look what you did to him!
I take it so these goats are just residents of here.
Where?
Just-
Residents? Before you blow them.
Saying that they've got treasure in them. Every enemy has treasure in them.
Yo, I guess they just
Yeah.
swallow gems on the ground.
Like, you'll have heard in the intro, like, Nasty Nork is a magic spell that turns gems into warriors. Which I presume is what those are. Although, shepherds as warriors, I'm not sure.
This isn't nearly the level they're in.
Gildas. That's a very big paintbrush.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding? You bet. For the longest glide,
Don't die.
press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
They call it the action button in this.
Because
Why?
it could... I think this game was on Xbox.
Right at the gate, really?
So nothing too dramatic so far, apart from a couple headbutts to the walls.
Right, I'm going to continuously keep charging because there's a little blue fucker here.
Yeah, little blue fucker.
Well, what else are we going to call him? He's a thief.
They call them pesky blue thieves, I think, in the dialogue, or just egg thieves, but pesky blue fucker works.
I don't think that would have made it past answers, but
No, but this would have a very different age rating if that was the case.
Wait till you get close enough.
Nice.
And
Egg.
flame his ass.
so it's kind of like the bunnies from Mario, Mario, New Super Mario Brothers U.
Oh, nah, but yeah.
Nah, but
Past the Magic Crafters is the last world you see them in.
Yep, it's also the last world you need them. Because what we didn't.
So
So
I'm trying to look for treasure because this is the area where it's not so easy to spot.
this is a notorious level for getting. There's always one little red gem or two hiding.
Well, first of all,
I know in your luck after Monsters Inc. where the stuff would just hide away in the corner
Okay,
from
what
you.
did you? What we didn't show off is the balloonists have like requirements for you. The first.
I probably should show them off, yeah.
Oh, whatever. The first, you need 10 dragons, which is fairly easy to do. I think it's 1,200 treasure for peacekeepers, 5 eggs for magic crafters, and then it jumps up to 50 dragons for.
40.
Is it 40?
40 dragons. Yeah, it's 40. I'm
Sure.
sure it's 40
We'll find
dragons.
out next time.
No, we won't, because we'll find out in a
Well,
while.
later, I mean.
That's the fourth world.
And then it's like.
Unless we make it a super extended 3-hour episode.
I'm so sure it's 50 because I remember that being a choke point because it's just. Unless it's different for the remake.
We'll find out soon enough. It turns out to be 45.
That's normally ones I miss, so.
Because you normally have, like
Ah.
it's a really real. Oh, yeah, you remember you didn't free the chest.
And there's no fall damage in this game.
No, but there are bottomless pits. Oh, here we go. That's quite a lot.
I know, like most of the time, I'm not probably going to be doing all the editing and sneaking in those pictures every time that you fall in into the black abyss. So the time we're recording this, I've actually not got to those episodes yet, so I don't even know what I've put in them.
This ability is a godsend, people.
Oh, yeah. Again, not the original.
Over here. Is there something I've missed?
Hiding under the tower. Or not.
Or we'll just get up there. Yeah, the R2 levels are pretty easy compared to this one.
This is only saying
In every world, there are 3 levels, 1 fight level, and 1 boss level.
Was that a burp? Question mark?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it means other side.
Ooh, shame. 3 remain. Two remain.
Just out of curiosity, if you're doing a normal run that's 100%, what's the minimum requirements for each?
10 dragons, 1,200 gems for peacekeepers, 5 dragon eggs for magic crafters. I'm so sure it's 50, but if it's 40, well played, McLeod. 40 or 50 dragons for beastmakers.
Wait, for non-100%?
How did I miss that?
Yeah, for not 100%.
Wow. So you've got lots to do either way.
6,000 gems for Dreamweavers, and then the last 3 levels are mandatory, basically.
No, if you want to get to the true final level, which is basically just
Huge gem collectathon.
you will need 100% to get to that.
I think that this is one of my favourite 100% rewards. Like, it's just as big, collect all the gems, bonus level. But yeah. So if I'm right and it's 50 dragons, you actually don't have a lot of leeway. I think you've got like a leeway of 8 dragons.
If you're getting 100% in every level, obviously you're going to be pretty close to hitting whatever the target is.
Yeah. It's pretty easy up till Beastmakers, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm so sure it's 50.
There's a hell of a lot of annoying enemies in Beastmakers. I thought I could make it do this.
Spyro was never good at limbo.
And
Those frogs. We'll get to those frogs.
attack frogs. They're cold-blooded killers. Attack frogs? This used to be such an ass swap.
Wow.
And Spyro goes out into the great beyond.
Dark Hollow. This is probably the easiest level in the whole game.
Agreed.
So we say difficulty's a wee bit all over the place?
It can be a little bit, because there's a couple secrets, like one in the level after this that's not easy to get. But that is one sort of flaw with this, its difficulty curve is weird. Although they have
Would you
shields.
say it's still an easy game overall?
There are a couple dragons you need a guide for, let's be blunt here.
It's more of a guide game as opposed to... It's more of like just okay stuff as opposed to like...
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's one particular horseshit dragon in treetops.
There's never an haunted tower.
The famous horseshit dragon.
Oh, you mean the supercharged one?
They're both supercharged ones.
Yeah. It's like, well done, Spyro, for reaching me.
Yeah, well, you could have found an easier spot to get stuck, asshole.
Oh, it's you. I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course, they wouldn't bother me, but here's
Okay, smug asshole, why are you saving the world?
Armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of
They
them.
wouldn't bother you then why did you get frozen?
I was frozen today.
Oh, Christopher Lloyd.
And he says that to Hulk Hogan.
It is a very weird. In fact, the Undertaker's in that film.
So he is, yeah.
This was very early in wrestling career.
First hits.
Have you ever seen that clip of the Undertaker in that film, Steve?
I don't think I have.
I'll show you a clip after this episode because it's
They do.
knowing what he become.
Did you get a trophy?
I was about to say they do nothing. It's like, oh yeah, there's a trophy. So what I love about this is this level is basically a library, and the dragons reflect that with them being scribes and whatnot. Oh man.
Which the original game was not so easy to tell, if at all.
I don't even think there were any hints to it. I think this was just another green level.
Big enemies like this Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat
That's kind of morbid. You have a dragon skull.
Hopefully it's a fake one. It's a prop one. It's just they're just doing their equivalent of Hamlet.
I mean, it would make sense, as I say, kind of a library. God, they put so much love into the remaster of this first game. I love it. This is my favorite of the remasters.
Look what you do. You burn the grass and actually...
Look at that attention to detail is amazing.
It's like one of those games you know there was passion behind it.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's like as soon as the Crash remix came out, everyone's like, "Good to Spyro."
Oh yeah.
Well, Crash got another game, so
Yeah, so this... I am hoping for a Spyro 4. Pardon you.
is that technically what Enter the Dragonfly is?
Don't bring that game up
In the
my
same way
brain.
that Rafa Cortex is technically Crash 4.
See, here's the thing, Rafa Cortex isn't that bad.
It's hollow.
Spyro 4 is objectively a bad, barely functional game. God, I remember being so excited for that on the PS2.
Why is it every game's... You know, this seems to be a pattern, like, any game has like a great trilogy in the PS1 sort of sucked afterwards. Crash, Spyro, Tomb Raider. Resident Evil's an exception.
Spyro.
Did you say that about Rayman?
Use the action button when you want to
It's a
zoom
4-3
in
man
and
game.
look around.
Is it 4 3
Oh,
man?
your secret's safe with me.
So no, Rayman 3 to PS2 though.
Alright.
And then I think Raven Rabbids was next.
Yep. But then we got Legends and Origins, so...
Yeah.
And they're actually... Sorry?
They're both awesome.
Oh yeah.
Origins was awesome, and then Legends was super fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
But I can make that.
Sadly...
Like there are instances where you need to charge and jump, and I don't like doing that. Right, go kill a frog.
I think it's just this lockbox.
Yeah, as long as the shortest.
Oh,
There's some stuff at the actual exit.
Oh, you're right, and I think it has exactly 6 red gems.
This is the original music.
Oh yeah. So the composer of this was a drummer, and you'll notice that like how heavy the percussion is on this, like the emphasis on it. And it was the drummer at Stuart Copeland for the Police, I believe, who composed all 3 of the original games.
Yes, that's correct.
And he was brought back for this.
I think it was the completionist that said that when he reviewed it. I'd hate to do his job having to complete everything that he plays.
I mean, there's some games I love completing, but some games I'm content with just beating the final boss and seeing the credits. Crash 4 is an egregious example of a game with too much to do for 100%.
I think they were like overly concerned, like maybe the main game show was like we'll give him more bang for the buck, but they went a bit overboard with it.
The thing is, they're not giving you more bang for your buck, they're making you do the same level over and over, just with a slight...
Like 10 times or something
Well,
like that.
how are we for time?
Oh, 10 times, I think you've got a little bit more to do, so anyway.
We'll do 10 square. Okay.
So just in advance, Steve will not be 100% in Crash 4 when we eventually get
Absolutely not.
otherwise we'll be here forever.
Yeah, I'm saying this small before we started recording. I'm playing Batman Arkham Knight just now, and I'm nowhere near, like, I'm fourth day of playing the game, I'm nowhere near 100% finished it.
Is that the one with the infamous Riddler trophies?
They've all got Riddler trophies.
They're all infamous. First one's tolerable, then afterwards they go overboard.
It's tolerable at Batman Arkham.
That's, Arkham City's kind of the Riddler trophies is sort of similar with Crash 4 on a smaller scale. It's like it's a wee bit too much.
Yeah, to be fair though, I do really enjoy hearing Riddler just get panicked. So he's like, "Oh, you're really serious about facing me? Well, oh good, because I'm serious about facing you. It's okay, you will fail. I know you will fail. You're not failing."
Welcome to Town Square,
That's a
Spyro.
mustache boy.
Begin exploring by gliding to this area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
Does that moustache even like defy gravity and hang off his face like that?
That's like that.
I mean, beards go down the way. That makes sense.
well, look, it's a bull.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I
Spyro's fucking packing.
I forget. Is there like a trophy for like just charging all the balls and getting them stuck?
You know, I think there is,
Like cow tipping.
which I forgot about.
The trophies don't count towards 100%, so whatever.
It's more completionist for the trophies.
Also, for you platinum hunters, this and Insane are 3 platinums in one, so just saying.
Thanks,
How
Spyro.
the fuck did...
I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing.
Ew, don't scratch with the pen.
Know that you get your longest
I wonder how these dragons actually fly, considering the size of their wings.
top of your jump.
They're pretty fat too.
That's all I really just said.
To be fair, I've seen Dragonite fly.
That is true. Hey, Toto!
Oh, you had that too, didn't you? He's up there.
Yep. This was...
Oh, pesky blue fucker.
Yeah.
That one is more difficult than it looks.
Yeah. I remember not knowing how the ever-loving bugger you're meant to get up there. Again, I think that was another guide moment for me.
Right, I think this is the dragon that tells you about him.
Pesky blue fucker.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg! Run!
Looks like he's got like nipples all over his body.
So he's pretty pissed off that this egg stole an egg.
Leave the chickens. If Zephyr Zelda's told me, leave the chickens.
No, they're health. I think you need to be on that platform.
I don't always make this. And
No, I think you want to be on that platform. But it's actually a tough glide. Nice. And it's a trophy, of course. Come here, fuck boy.
I'm pretty sure that 90% of trophies are from just LPs that are not been done by
where did
me.
they go?
Down.
The fucking no, he didn't go down. He found his way back up, I think.
Sure they went down. See? You tried to keep out.
Invented.
I was waiting for him. I thought he was already up there.
This one can be a pain.
Is he the worst one?
No.
No, there's actually one that's deceptively very difficult. Can't remember what level it is in not Peacekeepers, Magic Crafters. You think, well, that's a small enough space, I can make that.
Oh, come on.
Oh, booty.
You had that.
Game sucks, Sonic 2 better. Kick his ass.
Intercepted.
Got him! Right, I need to make that jump one more time, only because
Time.
there's one section that you have to go to. For
Well, save?
100%.
No, piss off.
It's autosave. You just have to pass them in this game.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
That's what the little zappy thing is.
And the original, you had to manually save.
Yes.
I should have made that.
You were literally on there and then you just hit your face for no reason.
To be fair, this is not. This problem was the same in the original.
You just headbutt.
Them hitboxes are a bit wonky. Spyro is the wonky dick now. No wonky dick.
Is there any like problems like that in the Spyro games like they were in the Crash games? The hit detection and stuff like that?
For the most part, no.
Really? None I can remember.
It's a Vicarious Visions trademark then.
The fuck is a hitbox?
This is our first gold gem, I believe. Die.
Ooh, shiny.
I think
There's
he
one
memorizes
other
that.
colour of gem we haven't seen yet.
Core.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
You are worthy of the name
Always
4.
track your progress by accessing the guidebook through the pause menu.
Apparently Dragons of Optics.
That is a new bit of dialogue, because in the original, that Thor, again with a kind of squeaky voice, is like, "Thank you for releasing me." Oh, you are missing a lot. Oh, wait. There's no way there's...
Let's find out.
I think I know what ones you missed. I think you need to make that jump again.
Oh, you
No.
are having a laugh.
No.
Oh, I know
wonky
exactly
dick.
what he's talking about now, yes.
Oh, wonky dick.
It's around the corner that you're not going to immediately know about.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
into this,
he's absolutely right.
into this tunnel, I think.
And turn right.
At least. There you go.
No, can't roast fucking.
What?
What? What did you say?
Roast metal,
I mean, you can try.
I like that sometimes when I do something stupid like, duh, could you get do that,
So, I think all that remains is toasty.
Okay, let's get toasty. First, I want to show off.
Hi, Spyro.
Oh, friendly. So this is actually different now.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal behind me. You can challenge him now, if you feel you are ready.
Is that the only dragon that has different dialogue? I think he is.
Yeah, it would be. Because this is the only real conditional thing in it. Barrel roll, do a barrel roll.
I didn't even actually played any of the Star Fox games.
Yeah. Well, they're called Lilac Wars over here.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. But yeah, Star Fox 64 is good. Yeah. These dogs.
Attack them, then move the hell away.
Yep. They are one of very few enemies that take multiple hits.
Shepherds themselves, they're fine.
So I imagine it'd be quite scary to first time players.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
I mean, this one they're kind of floofy like sheepdogs. In the original, they were much more featureless and it was actually quite scary.
Just like 7 PS1 graphics also. Is up stuff.
So these dogs are the reason this is actually kind of a rough level.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I thought that was. Huh? Stephen making a pun.
Ooh.
I can get two in one here.
Celebrating for you, I haven't done anything.
Oh, he did.
I mean, the other dogs. Snoozing away. He's a heavy sleeper.
Oh, he got me.
Ooh, rough. I need to stop doing that.
You need to get into the source in your head and think about all the words that mean the same as rough.
I like how the pictures here are one of the levels.
Yeah. Rough, I don't know, you've been pitching that one all night. This level's chewy?
Chewy?
Chewy! That's inspired.
This one was almost like just kill me first because I didn't see it coming. I think the writers were just like, fuck it. Ooh,
Look at that troll placement.
and we're right on the edge as well. Ooh,
Taking another hit.
And as McLeod said, there are no fodders in this, so...
good luck.
Yep.
It's a good test though. It would be a good test actually if it was in a later level.
Yeah, as I say, this is nasty for an early boss.
Right, I think I'm good. I think there's only 100 gems in this level. That doesn't tell. Yeah, it does. The boss here's a joke.
Oh yeah.
Quite literally a joke.
Never.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Has he?
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro.
It's not Nevin as a family
Toasty
pack.
has many tricks up his sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One
And
odd.
that is all the dragons in the artisan world, all 16
Ooh.
of them. This scarecrow-looking fool. Actually, what was that? That just
Fuck that, fuck that.
You can't charge a dog, by the way.
no.
Should really should have pointed that out
It
earlier.
is weird because they're not that big. Almost.
Shit, shit.
You suffer my disguise.
A sheep and
Oh,
scarecrow.
See, cannot charge a dog.
yeah. Because they're not even that big.
Oof. Ow.
I got hit by the boss. Well, that's...
Well, didn't die?
Avoided the death.
Yeah, this is one thing. So he is on 1 hit point, so he's no sparks. Meaning sparks does not pick up gems that are nearby.
You actually have to run into them to collect them.
Yep.
How do you get sparks back?
Food. Kill some sheep.
And that's World 1.
Not bad. That's took you 25 minutes. 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Those were short levels.
Oh boy.
We're not got to the 500 gem levels yet.
Oh, fun.
Which the later half of the game is all they consist of.
You're full health. Now let's go see the baboonist.
They don't even ran that far.
I wouldn't go any further.
Wow. I see you.
Well, now we get subtitles.
Rescuing dragons, Spyro. You may travel to the Peacekeepers world if you like. Are
Peace-
you ready to go?
Go to Peacekeepers.
Ow! Rude.
Dick.
Whoa! That's one hell of an engine on that balloon.
Boom.
It doesn't even just like flop, it's just.
I don't know what that trophy is. Is it?
Spyro! I need to be on, I need to fly that! How am I going to get home?
So here we go with our level 2 desert level.
Yeah.
Why is it half the time it's second level? Just everyone copied Mario.
To be fair, not every level in this laser is
One of my favorite levels in the game is, ironically, Ice Cavern in this world. Though Clifftown is actually a
There's
good
an area with 3 extra lives, what I still haven't figured out how to get to.
glide from the very top, like the very start of the level.
Ah, right, okay. I like the music here.
You couldn't get over that 2-inch step.
Titan.
The difficult.
Look at this warrior.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look how our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Nitpick time. I like his line delivery in the original better. He's like, look how our treasure's turned against us. Stolen! Recover our treasure, Spyro.
This would be one game where I wouldn't be against the original voice actors being used.
Yeah.
Apart from Tom Kenny. Just for the sake of consistency.
I just love the way you kill the enemies in this one. You're like,
It's like doom.
Dry Canyon.
I love these guys. Oh,
Oh
shit! Oh shit!
Scare them?
Oh fuck, I'm in the toilet! They're all portals.
Alright, I killed him before he went in there.
Shit.
What was the skill point?
You scared them into,
Well, I scared every single one of them into it.
I guess.
Did you not see you killed that guy before he went into it?
I think you need to kill one of them to steer them, basically. Also, I think there's 2 tents over here, so it's not that.
That's our quota.
The Crafter's world is far away and very dangerous. Maybe if you find 1,200 stolen treasure, I'll show it to you.
As you can see, we are not far off of that, so we can actually get all that by completing the hub world.
Nice.
Hey, Spyro.
It's ready. The game's ready to install.
We're doing a good job protecting you. Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
You're looking a bit porky for a soldier, buddy.
Okay. I love the fact the game's still ready to install even though we're playing it. Because I think that's maybe what you're thinking of, because before that you said we had to wait a whole hour before this actually started, but maybe just to install it?
Environment interactivity. Love this. You can actually use the cannons for yourself.
Again, the little things.
Hey, so the
For
can.
once, it isn't me.
Well, you're not holding up your end of the bargain, I need to do it for you.
I mean, when we order lunch, well, I'll be a titan. I felt like such a genius figuring this out as a kid.
Same.
It's so stupidly simple, but to a kid, you know, it's like...
You charge it and it doesn't break. What's happening here?
And there's no key. What do I do? And then you see the cannon and you're like... Ooh.
I guess it's the same of a good game.
Oh yeah.
It makes you feel good without like being like condescending or anything like that.
Yeah. I've had people say they think the first is the weakest of the trilogy, and I disagree.
I love this game.
Yeah.
That's your fight level.
I suppose it's the same way like the Crash games that everyone seems to have. Can either prefer 2 or 3.
I think Night Light's the easiest because it's very linear. Oh.
I got a key.
This is one of the ones that is deceptively difficult. Because you've not got a lot of room to maneuver.
It's not quite a circle as well.
You know, freehand, so he doesn't.
Gunner.
Gunner, shoot him down.
Well done, Spyro. Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
You're not the boss of me. Nice.
Got ya. Nice World has 2 of them, I believe.
Correct.
Memory serves.
Because it's the only level where you need Dragon Eggs to advance. There's like 6 or 7 of them.
Dr. Shrimp.
Shem.
Shrimp.
I don't know, I think there's like an inside joke at Insomniac where like, oh, you're such a shemp. It's kind of like their... I don't know what it means, but it's like a kind of inside joke.
And made it.
Spyro's hitbox is weird.
The fuck is a hitbox?
To be fair, when they say like the tip of your jump is the highest point of your glide, they're not kidding. Like,
Yeah.
that's when you really want to glide.
There are a couple like...
That is
down near
important.
there are a couple down near pixel perfect glides.
Oh!
Metalhead, you need to do that.
There's one in Jacques or Jean, Jacques.
Jacques.
Something begin with J.
I don't know French, leave me alone.
Bonjour, what the fuck does that mean?
Why do people keep saying bon appetit whenever I want to have something to eat?
Le grill? What the hell is that?
Why does mine look like that?
Hey, nice cavern. Love that level.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Why didn't you pick it up?
Oh.
The game self-aware wanted to make Stephen laugh.
Yeah.
I thought you were deliberately holding off just so Stephen can laugh at the 69.
Later, nerd.
Aye.
That,
First
Oh.
death.
Should have made that.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's one thing I am not happy they kept.
Oh no, 10 lives. How will you cope?
That number may get smaller later we go. forgot there was an enemy here.
Yeah. You know, a kind of fun little detail is, like, you can actually go in the back end of this portal, and when you come out, he kind of just dies and his gem just appears. Yeah, you don't want to go down there, I'll kill you. Sparks, why would you kill me?
Over there?
Okay.
He's pissed off that you killed him before.
Oh, I see.
Did you let me die, you asshole?
Oh, whatever, three.
Go that way.
This way.
No, he's not Tikal. Tikal.
It's called.
Do you think I can make that?
Maybe?
Listen!
Would you? Although in 3, Sparks does have this weird kind of voice, and it's really weird.
Sounds like Chris Tucker in the Fifth Element.
A little bit. Did you just get shot?
Yeah, and I took no damage.
The fuck is a hitbox?
They might be next to Dry Canyon. Yeah. Nice.
Speaking of Dry Canyon, we're already here.
Dry Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Jason?
I was born to glide. Oh, it's Clifftown there level I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I actually really like Clifftown as a level.
This one is... boy. Desert level.
This is your canyon desert level.
Not too big.
Weakest level in the game, maybe.
Yeah. Not most annoying, just
No.
annoying.
Most forgettable.
What the hell did I hit?
Is the music?
Yeah, they have the
I was saying I thought the music was quite on repeat.
Just that's a kind of weird intro bit to it. Yeah. I think this is probably the
Steven.
most...
James.
No, don't drown.
Genuinely
Oh,
didn't,
my job.
genuinely didn't see that.
Nice.
Your peripheral vision just...
I was
You're too
focused-
tunnel visioned on pesky blue fucker.
Pesky blue fucker.
At least that isn't insta-death.
No.
Or else that would be even worse.
Nah, it's only pits that are insta-death.
Yeah.
Full health. And I think I got everything around there as well. Though we will find out if I didn't.
Cool.
Oh, no.
A barbarian?
Or the destroyer?
Oh.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Conan the...
Oh,
That's all them some of them say.
Conan the
Songs.
wanker.
I don't think any dragons are going to give us any more tips. Maybe. There's still the one about the artisan home.
Yeah. Then most of them are just like, oh man, my swamp. Or is that Shrek? That
No,
might be
actually, they
Shrek.
did tell you about some enemies like,
Yeah.
this guy's annoying.
Oh, attack frogs.
That pesky blue
At least
fucker.
they warn you about attack frogs.
Really does not use frogs.
Yeah, watch me make them redundant.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
There is one room full of them.
Their range with their attacks is deceptively far.
Diver. Oh, it's another old man.
Is that you, Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've heard so much about? Ever since you were a wee puff of smoke, we've known,
You've known.
I forget.
I forget.
forget.
Get it? Because he's old.
Hahaha, dementia.
Well, I do love the kind of detail he's got, the kind of flight helmet. Yeah. Again, tying into the fact that the dragons look like they actually do live in the world.
Ooh.
Later, nerd.
Later, there's some enemies that actually end up killing themselves. I think it's Dr. Shem.
Yeah.
This stuff on it.
Yes. It's going to become important. Is that, do I need a key?
You need a key.
Yeah, thought so.
And it's another one of those glide from the top of your jump or you will die. Glides.
I don't think it's from here. I think you need to jump from over there.
Yeah, you want to go up there. Ooh, an extra live.
And they're quite generous with the extra lives to throw at you here. I wonder why. Are you going to need them later?
Maybe. This introduces firework chests. You can charge them, but you will take damage.
Yeah,
So
and
we
don't
wanna-
stand next to them.
Yeah, so you want to light them
The
back up a
TNT
bit.
boxes of this game, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
Burp, 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 burp.
Did that vulture just try and...
Well, you missed horribly.
Vulture, that's a wall. Nah, you didn't get a chance.
Nice aim, Ace. This is what we were talking about earlier.
Right Canyon rewards good gliders. You are a good glider, eh, Spyro?
I was born to glide.
He doesn't believe me one bit, does he? Little dick. Another one I did not figure out for a while. You know, they make it you can't get 100% unless you buy the guide. It's extortion, that's what it is. This is another guy, this is another glide, it's just like, how are you supposed to figure this nonsense out?
Nearly missed that.
Maximus.
Maximus.
Yeah, this is one area you see is like, right, how do I get over there?
Spyro. I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
We get it, he's fat.
I has key. I'm going back this way because we need to.
Maximus gets home. Oh, fuck my key!
Oh shit,
Can you,
that's my feet.
you can charge the vultures. Actually, it's a trophy. Forgot about that.
To be fair, if you're stupid enough to charge a dragon, you are very much a bird brain.
What's the treasure we got? There's a
there-
400 gems level.
Yes. There's some at the end, and there'll be some on the whatchamacallit.
Let's get the treasure chest.
Yeah. Can you make that from here? Ah, easy. Easy. Got plenty of stamina, because he never runs out of breath. There's not even like an out of breath animation or whatever. He's just young and excited for adventure.
Oh yeah, because Peter's just a little bit older and just fed up with everything.
I think this is one of those LPs where Small's going to be one of his most quiet.
To be fair, you just don't do most of the talking anyway. I love that wee butt wiggle he does with his gliding. So fucking cocky.
Nice. The shiny blue ones, I love them. Yeah, I'm sure there's some near the end.
Yeah.
You can tell that this was composed by a percussion specialist, the drummer.
A percussionist.
A percussionist.
A percussion specialist. The guitar professor, you mean guitar? Yes.
I don't even have to try anything to get that extra life.
Ow, there's a wall. There's a wall.
I thought there was an enemy here. Bam.
Yeah, I think that's a 5.
Give me 5. Eventually.
I just noticed you can actually kind of see the gem like under the spinny bit there.
Yeah. You could see that in the original as well.
Could you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright, and I think it's a good place to start. This went a wee bit longer than normal, but just don't want to cut the pace. So where are we off to next time?
Clifftown, I think?
Clifftown.
That's a level I like a lot.
Wait, Clifftown? Oh no!
We're on our way to Clifftown, ladies and gentlemen.
And who this is?
And you just hear, I can't take it.
Oh yeah, you can also make him flap his wings.
Just James Bond, Speed King #1's bum meter on the way down. And then Mike was out saying, Wah!
Oh, the bandito enemies. Holy frijoles.
You must charge.
Yep, because that cloak is made of metal. So
I'm now going to begin to question the logic behind that.
It's a video game.
Yep, video game.
It do be a video game?
That's what Clement always says when someone questions something.
So these things cannot directly hurt you. They just like kind of smack you and launch you back a bit. But they can
You're vulnerable.
they can theoretically launch you off a cliff if you're at a bad angle.
You want to. You do.
What if I go in there?
You do want to heat the cauldrons because they all.
Yep. It's also either a skill point or a trophy to flame them all. But they do have gems in them, all of them.
Let me just get you on. There you are.
Pesky blue bastards.
Tricky because you can't.
Christ, he's fast.
This is one of the more annoying ones.
Look, that cliff is right. Oh, that cliff is right there as well.
You need to hug the corners for this one. Ew.
Nice.
Nice. Ooh.
That's a fight with the camera more than anything else.
Halvor. Oh, that's a mole.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor
You
anyway?
don't.
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal. But charge it with your horns? That should do the trick.
Okay, why is he in the army? He sounds like the kind of person to be like, make love, not war, man.
Country forced them to go to war.
Oh, wow. Are we the baddies? I think the dragon...
Just got to Dave Mitchell. Are we the baddies?
We draft, we call people ugly, we abuse sheep relentlessly.
Or maybe it's just Matt. Like, if you want to live here, you must have a weapon.
He doesn't have a weapon. Well, not.
He's got his fire breath. He's got his horns.
I would hope all dragons have that.
Like, there's a lot of areas you can't access because you can't glide there yet.
Yep. See, for all this is a desert level, it's actually a pretty cool one. Just because how much there is to explore with your glide.
That's what breaks the curse of desert levels.
Yeah.
In fact, I think we said ages ago, is there in one, I think the for Sonic Marathon, is there a good desert level? Well, there we
And
are.
we actually said yes, there was.
Shanked. Oh.
Oh, right, the boss. No. That's the thing, is they put the chest you have to charge right at the fucking cliff.
A steel chest that we can't charge has no keyhole and there's no cannons.
Well, we're fucked.
Nope.
Double bill. Leave them to go to exit.
Enzo Ferrari. Oh yeah, big lad.
Hey, what's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Yep.
Is that butt wiggle?
You don't think that was present in the original? If it was, I never noticed it.
Vultures.
If there's one thing that makes this remaster, it's the butt wiggle. Also, I like Spyro's walking animation. It's just so carefree.
Oh,
I heard,
No, he was carefree.
I heard them like, where is
so
it?
carefree, gets mauled by the
And then
vulture.
both don't start that again.
So what are we gonna do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Did you know about the fact that those were inspired by the Beatles? So
It's pretty obvious
Yeah.
in hindsight.
They wanted the Beatles to voice them. We are friends till the bitter end, the bitter.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Polo.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost
How does
anywhere
your
from here.
spine work?
If I were you,
Why did you have
It's like a 90-degree angle.
Who's wine?
Yeah, the mechanical.
How does anything work?
Right, you now have a whirlwind, so you can get up here whenever
Yep.
you want.
And as he said, this is the highest point, so all the rifts are fair game from here. And there's a lot of rifts you want to be flying to.
I don't know why that happened. Right. Sneaky little thing over here.
Some of these things are so well hidden. It definitely crosses the line into guy dang it territory.
Behind the starting point. Very good.
A couple of little red ones.
Just for the record, you cannot jump over here. You're going to have to glide.
Which means if you missed one when you came here,
In the original, you'd have no idea.
finally made up for the lost gas.
Lost gas.
Right, let's go over here next.
Oh, that's right, I'm right behind you. That's
No context EKGS. Oh, right behind you, that's
Why does the whirlwind not pick me up? Okay, that smells really bad. I actually let off a silent one earlier, I don't know if anyone noticed it.
I mean, it's a silent one, so.
But you could have smelled something like
How
someone's
come I
done
can't
something.
smell it? As I said, I'm right behind you.
I always forget those two.
Usually, if you can smell your own too, then usually we can't.
this is a weird half measure. I think I destroyed your sense of smell with that one I did in game all those years ago.
Like, it's nothing compares. Somehow in the big open area, that was the worst.
You reached that firework from here. Nice. Not nice.
Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
got it.
I think you've done most of the riffs, so I think that whirlwind should take you up, or... Oh, sneaky blues.
Oh,
I remember, I'm like, I know there's two blues somewhere. Yeah, I think there's a level in Beastmakers, I can't remember its name, where there's a lot of fireworks that you need to set off.
Sounds like Terrace Hill.
It's the least painful of all three levels.
Hopefully that's a blue. Yay! Level completion.
this has been a smooth run so far in terms of finding treasures.
2000.
Yeah, I do think it starts in get the names of the world wrong. Magic Crafters, where the levels get quite big. And I know there's definitely a 400.
Spyro's coming. So what's next? Shimp, Ass Cavern, or Shite Flight? You want Shite Flight? No, don't kill yourself!
I was trying to charge him, but
Alright.
I think
What, from the other side?
so we tag out temporarily.
Okay. This is definitely the easiest because it's pretty linear.
This is where Stephen hijacks and just kills them all 14 times just to get.
You can't.
You can't lose lives in these.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
at least that's at
you
least
can
a decent element.
go straight into the water, but it doesn't kill you. You don't lose a life. You
Not
just-
because they expect you to mess up your first time play. Right, there's no time to waste. Hold on, we're not playing that yet.
Solve my maze if you want to save your friends, Spyro.
Look, I don't think you know what a maze is. Shut up.
Yeah, we're going to be playing another game where we're going through rings. Only once. I'm only going to show that once because I might fuck doing all the side missions. Hint for the next game I'm playing, folks.
Because usually when we do series, we do it in the chronological order, but fuck it, you just want to get that game over and done with.
I'll be fair, I think you two as well want that game done.
Well, to be fair, we're not playing it, so it doesn't make much of a
I
difference.
challenge you to play it. You've never played it, Small, so I challenge
Yes,
you.
I have.
Yeah.
Years ago. That's what I didn't get far. So my friend owned it right after it came out.
You still have to sit through all the cutscenes.
Yeah. Even if we had to get it down in loading times, we still need to sit through the cutscenes in loading times.
I'm going to ask you just to leave the loading times in for about the first few parts just to give people a rough idea of this is what you're going to be sitting through, folks.
You're kidding, so close.
Too bad. Too
No,
bad.
we're playing a good game. Let's not talk about that game.
Okay.
Even though we seem to do that all the time.
I love how I just said this one's the easiest and I botch it. That's
You
right.
I mean, it was just short of a perfect one, to be fair.
He just said he
It
did,
was one little mistake.
he did ask to get. I believe the trophy here is to roast all of the girls holding the signs telling you which way to go.
Well, that's just
That's
rude.
That sounds harsh. So you just go around burning girls. Wait, what? Skeletor? What?
What?
I don't know why I love that video. It's just somebody says something, just Skeletor. What?
Skeletor is just the perfect hammy villain.
That's some of my favourite memes. It's just him running away like in the subtitle evil laughter.
When you fart and then leave the area. Okay. There you go.
Yup.
Not quite first time lucky, but oh well.
Second time's good enough. New record.
Yeah, it's the only record.
This is fine.
Nice, semi-easy 300 gems. That's what you get from them gems, right?
Yeah.
In the later games, they have like orb/egg challenges, but
Alright, still got a teeny bit of time left. Where do I start on?
Shemp or Ass Caverns, what's left, I think.
It's we always do the boss act last.
Okay,
Act
cool.
level. You know what I mean?
Boss act. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. This is never level I quite like.
See a bit of time left, so we'll see them next time. Alright.
Well, no, we'll be a wee bit short then.
Alright, you actually want to go in. Okay.
At least make a start. So yeah, we get stuck in this place.
I'll look at how many gems I need to collect and we can cut it half, like halfway through, maybe.
I think this is a 500.
I think you're right. I think there's 4 dragons.
Yeah, this is a big one, but I actually really like it.
It's not hard.
It's big, but doesn't really feel big necessarily.
Yeah.
Ah, the intro to the level showed me there was stuff here. First thing you should do when you're at every level, check behind where you start.
Nice.
Ulrich. Oh, look at this unit.
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
You never know how school's big.
That's
Wait, is it-
actually kind of misleading.
Is it? I'm saying that as Charizard's war
I know what he
genitals.
means because later on we're actually going to have to charge a big enemy.
Also, I like how the big guy has like a totes his shield, which probably wouldn't do that much.
Oof.
Ow.
Snowballs are lethal, apparently.
And walls.
Right, I need to find a bat now.
Thanks for piano. Actually, a lot of these themes have a little bit of a jazzy touch to them.
Yeah.
Which supposed to make sense because I think jazz is a lot of it's based on like rhythm and stuff like that.
You like
I-
jazz?
And again, percussionist. Or percussion specialist.
Percussion specialist sounds fancier, okay? It might not be an official term, but I still like it.
Chest.
But where be the key? Does that be the key? You're not flying to it?
Is that actually?
See that island there?
I was going to come back to it, but yeah, I
never
probably
mind
should.
Doesn't really matter when you do it.
That's fair, you're right. And I need to go back there anyway because there's stuff there.
I don't know, I just think it's some of the flashback to what was it called? The magic key, the golden key?
Oh,
you know, the bits I'm talking about.
the
Beth, yeah.
Yeah. We read them in primary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you for releasing me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Well, that's it. I collect these bits of treasures and I think that'll be a good place to stop.
Okay.
Or do you want to stop when I get the chest?
Yeah.
And then an extra life.
They look like the shell enemies in Sonic 3.
Oh, the ones that shoot cannon thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carnival shite zone.
Yeah. Now one knows his favourite zones after that instant.
So, notice this asshole is in armor, but he's a big lad. What do?
So what do? Die? Woohoo!
Wearing armor in ice, not a good move.
Ooh. Yep. Sweet. Fucking bats.
They're the fodder in this one too.
Armour and an ice level. Be fair, we don't know if it's going to make it on, but we've missed the dragon. It's about to tell us that that's a bad idea.
Yep.
Todor.
Ooh, an archer.
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor. And in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
So we'll just take him off your feet then.
I think
What now, Todor? Well, I guess you're fucked, Spyro.
It's alright, their feet will get cold. I actually do think the Norks here are all wearing...
Frostbite.
I think the Norks here are all wearing kind of footwear, which is very nice, attention to detail.
To be fair, frostbite is nasty.
You just see them in the distance and just someone just die. Like, what the fuck? Just as they grasp their feet.
Literally just bits of their feet fall off.
Spyro's okay in here, but don't dragons hate ice?
Depends on the dragon.
And there's fire and ice dragons.
I mean, there are frost-breathing dragons.
Yeah.
Isn't that literally like a big element of Game of Thrones? Like fire and ice?
I mean, I think it's Skyrim there's frost-breathing dragons.
Yeah.
And if I remember
They're
right,
actually very easy to take on if you're a Nord.
and if I remember rightly, I've not played it in years, but Dungeon Siege, I think one of the big enemies you can face is a giant ice dragon. If I remember him right.
Dungeons and Dragons, there's all sorts of different dragons. You got your fire breathing, your ice breathing, lightning breath dragons are a thing, acid breath dragons are a thing. I think there's a number.
Grass breathing.
There's poison breath, which I guess is as close as that's going to get.
Just think about your Pokemon elements, do they apply?
Probably. Fairy dragon is actually a thing. But
Get the gun there.
happens to the best of us.
Second death.
Oh yeah, you didn't turn the key in, did you?
little bit of backtracking.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they didn't die before I got the dragon. That's right.
Later, nerd.
Technically multi-hit.
Eh.
Maybe it's just as well I die, because I would have been like, oh yeah.
Oh, shinies.
Did you miss one?
I think this is part of. I think this game is a big part of why I'm a collect. We're all collectomaniacs here. We want all the gems. You think Sonic is the reason for it? I think it's this.
Probably that's where I've started
Well, to be
playing
fair,
that
I
one.
think because this is like more based towards 100%, where Sonic is just like get like extra lives, whereas this is like more relevant to the story.
Ah, you know.
You want to get a dragon for the checkpoint?
There is a dragon in there as well.
I'm sure.
Thanks for freeing me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Ah, he's old. Get it?
You're in the ice cavern, of course.
What? Ah, he's old. Well, he's in the ice cavern. What's the connection there?
Where was
I
I?
doubt next time. No.
Oh, all right. You mean the literal? Where was I?
Peacekeeper's World?
I guess. So those. You need to
Is that
fly.
Felix I
Yep.
can hear?
Felix wants to come in. Should we let him in?
Why not?
Let him in.
You want to come in? Let's see if he goes in his box.
Cats love
Yep.
boxes.
Yep. That is his box.
Ladies and gentlemen, special guest Felix.
I hope the mic picks that up.
Felix, have you ever played Spyro the Dragon?
Do you know what a Spyro the Dragon is?
Do you know what a dragon is, Felix?
He's just hunched over, sort of intimidated right now. I remember when he like first met you, he was obviously he's a wee bit nervous, but like back then he was like intimidated. He was just these big giants coming in.
He was a bit more playful back then. He doesn't like strangers, does he?
He's a sort of nervous kind of cat.
If he fits, he sits.
He's an indoor cat, so he's not out and he's not used to people.
Yeah.
They're not all outdoor cats like people. So there's a couple of nervous ones that live in the street.
Oh, they're on skis.
They're a bit more intelligent.
Like, we're in the ice cavern, might as well enjoy ourselves.
Ah, I won the staring contest.
If he blinks at you, that means that's a sign of trust, and also
He's saying a lot.
it's cats calling of kissing.
Blinking?
Yeah, I think it's more of like a trust kind of thing.
I blink, that doesn't mean I trust everyone.
But you're not a cat, that's why. Because cats are like so useful. Well, here we're
I like
right.
that.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
Well, I'm not going to tell
For
you.
what? Well, fuck you.
Later, nerd. Alright.
So what I was saying about cat biology is like if cats are
Oh, I know what this. I think.
if cats like either stare you, if cats are okay stare you, blink you, that means they trust you a bit more. And also when they like stretch out and like lie like back on their backs with their belly showing, that doesn't actually mean like they want their bellies all, but it just means that they trust you and they're comfortable around you. Because most cats, if they don't, that's when they're like all snug up.
Did you miss something at the very start?
You got stuff at the start.
White, possibly.
I think there's like a platform at the start. See, this is good because it will show off getting those free lives. Yeah, I think it's up at the very start on the platform.
Well, shit.
Oh well.
So also we talk, we always talk about digital levels. Is there any ice levels that you guys are not looking forward to for future games?
You're playing Mario 3, where some of them are annoying.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, World 6 can be nasty. I still think World 7's worse though.
I don't like World 7 either, actually. You see that?
Pipeland is booty.
I'm not quite looking forward to Scooby-Doo and Cyber Chase. Isn't it?
That's what.
First level's not too bad. It's the fucking sled can be very wonky in the second part, and then fucking Phantom Virus is a pain in the
Oh
ass.
yeah, because you beat him and then you slipped off the edge.
That's the only time I've ever done that. Yes. No.
Well done, Shaggy, you beat him! Yeah! Uh-huh. So, yep.
How the hell did I miss it?
I think you can see it from here. Is triangle still going first person?
I haven't done this, actually.
I'm so sure this is how you do it.
You're gonna have to talk me through this.
Well, this is tense now.
Can you make it over there?
I think you want to. So I think you want to bank right as soon as you're past that between those two bits of glacier, those two icicles, whatever. Now bank right. There you go.
And
So yeah,
there we
that's
are.
how you get that secret.
I was thinking you're going to have to fly all the way back.
Yep, and there's your
Ah.
return home.
There's exit.
No, not the wall.
Spyro has brain damage. So now all that remains is Dr. Shemp,
Yep, where's John Tim?
which has my favourite enemies in the game.
Well, there's a video you might like. It's called Big Cats with Boxes, and they're literally just the same as Felix.
Oh, is that like Lions and Tigers, isn't it? I
Yeah.
think I've watched that. So I've watched a lot of them. Just like do big cats like catnip as well, and they actually do.
Yeah, you can feed a big cat food, and if you give them a box, they'll play with the box.
If they fit, they sits.
Pretty much.
That's what I like about big cats and small cats.
There's
They're so much in common.
There was a lynx that purposely made the box fit it.
And I think that's what Felix done a wee bit. Because
Mhm.
he's kind of obviously a bit big, so he's kind of broken the box, so he's a bit more comfortable in there. It's funny, we spend all that money like buying beds for cats, then, but all he needs is just a box.
So you just kind of looked up at me as I burped, and I was just like, yeah.
That's what
Could
you
not do that. It's like me, you could just not do that.
Banzai! Oh.
Oh,
It was supposed to go off a cliff.
thanks mate, my son's crying now.
Uh-oh. Later, nerd.
He wasn't doing anything.
So, it's kind of hard to see, but their helmets don't have eye holes on them.
I was wondering why they would do that.
So the idea is they
I was
just...
just like, why are they randomly commit suicide?
Ooh!
I was blindsided by that.
Yeah, that's a bit of a dickish placement. You can...
Oh sure.
You know you can charge them, right?
It's funnier to just watch them run off. Is there health?
No, this is boss level.
Some of the boss levels do have health later on.
That is true. But I don't
I just
think this is one.
don't remember which one it is.
This is a bit of a tight glide.
Yeah, not kidding. Over there for 1 gem.
To be fair, is this their first 25?
Oh,
Made it in 1 try.
I was expecting him.
Quite happy about that.
I was half expecting to Spyro to headbutt it again and fall to his death.
A rare instance of we've got the key first before we actually substitute chess. Right, save point.
Trondo.
Dr. Shep is so cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
I get it, you're a rogue. You backstab. Yeah, so front armor.
And he's huge.
Yep. But
Wow, what? Big bottom. They put way too much effort in the backside.
Missed it.
You're dead. You're fucking dead. Ow.
no.
Oh, missed.
killed
He
you.
killed me.
Fate.
I literally died just right at him, so we're not doing any, like, hardly any backtracking. And I'm back at full health, so.
Bad.
My butt.
Attack back, that burns.
And the last hit.
Aw, you tried getting one.
Hey.
There we go. Was I just randomly like cut a carpet on the bridges? Like a red carpet. What's in the box? I can't think of the 7, the film. What's in the box? Aw, what?
You can have a boat, or you could have the mystery box.
The box.
Lois, a boat's a boat.
Aw,
A mystery box could be anything.
Could even be a boat. What was more than a boat?
then let's take the box. Take the box. It's funny you were referencing Family Guy, but me and Stephen really thought of Simpsons. The box, the
Yeah.
box. Simpsons did it.
Yeah, you're more the Simpsons aficionados than I am, but
Yeah.
Family Guy, the references I'm more likely going to get. Might get some American Dad ones, but honestly, don't find people referencing American Dad as much.
No, it's not as well.
It's quite simple. I don't watch that show, it's crap. Even though he referenced it a lot.
Yeah.
It does have its funny moments, to be fair.
It's just kind of
There's worse animated comedies, I guess.
It's just sort of like really diet Family Guy.
Essentially.
It shows you how much the cutaway jokes actually make Family Guy funny.
Hop aboard for the Magic Crafters world.
See, because the star looks like a frog. Oh, fuck you, Spyro.
I want you
Can
to
we-
rescue the dragons, retrieve the dragon eggs, and reclaim the treasure.
Close. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
I couldn't remember the order.
So that's a spoiler for what's coming up.
Dun, 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 dun.
And begin.
Do you know what I'm thinking? Stephen knows exactly what I was thinking. This guy.
Yep.
So out of nowhere.
And begin.
Oh.
It's a good thing then that instant death, or else that would be really dickish.
Cosmos.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from
You didn't roll them at all.
blue fiend.
Boo. Downgrade.
I hear you, I just don't know where you are.
Spyro, 1 star. Why? He didn't roll his R's.
There it is.
That's
gonna get-
Sonic fan levels of nitpicking.
Do you know there was complaints about Sky Sanctuary and Sonic Generations because it wasn't yellow enough?
What? That does sound like a Sonic fan thing to say. Nice! Cocky little bugger.
Like, is
And
it?
then now I actually think, wasn't Sky Sanctuary actually white? So you're actually moaning about the wrong colour?
Was it like
Or was
a?
it green?
Was that like mining it? Or was it like a big complaint?
I don't remember.
It was Sonic Retro.
Ah.
Coming through.
Yeah, no sparks. Because I stupidly was like, I can roast it.
No, they are armored druids.
Whoa.
So, gimmick of this world is it has, well, magic.
I actually have someone going, ow. So I must have hit.
So they're earthbenders essentially.
It's not just earthly bends, but they're called druids despite not... I don't know, I don't think that really counts as a druid.
And I think I drew that was like the Undertaker.
What?
Because the Undertaker, he has, you know, those like cloaked guys he usually comes up with, the ones holding the torches.
Uh-huh.
They're druids.
Isn't Druid a religious figure, in a sense?
Usually it's like a kind of nature religious figure, yeah.
I don't think Undertaker's that type of demon.
Like when he was the Lord of Dark, ministry taker, I guess it's like, it's a type of druid. Dead.
Look at this little smug fuck, just, haha, you can't get me up here. Alpine Ridge.
Oh, fuck you! It's just Sam.
Ow.
Ow.
Look, an opening. Right. What do we have over here?
He's gonna get a concussion one of these days.
Xantor.
Santor.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge. Supercharge?
What does he sound like?
Excellent. Go ahead. Try it.
Is this really John Cleese? I doubt it's him. Really weird to bring him in for one line.
I think that alcove has a chest in it, so I don't think I have the key yet. But you know it's there now.
Yeah. I was just making sure. Just checking where I had to glide. Supercharge. Very important.
Yep.
Especially next world. Where it's essentially a supercharged level. I don't know what else to call it, but supercharge the level.
Yep. Boldar.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
You see, I can actually believe you flying.
He sounded like Patrick Stewart, like playing like a 100-year-old man.
Number one, remember how I learned to fly?
No. Just Patrick, just fucking Captain McCar's jumping off.
Right. That's all. I need to get this chest by supercharging.
I was looking up Spyro Wiki to see who was the voice actor. The original was a guy called Carlos Alazraki.
That was a wacky, yeah. He only did the first game. From then on it was Tom Kenny.
Oh man, it's the difference in graphics. Like this is Spyro, the original one.
You know,
He
we played
doesn't
it.
have any like his. I think none of them had like costumes or anything.
Nope.
It was just-
That's one of the things I loved so much about this remake. Just instead of just slightly different size of dragon models, different colors, they all have attire that relates to the world they're in.
Yeah.
Although, fun little fact, so there was the Legend of Spyro trilogy, which was more of a crappy beat-em-up than a Spyro game, to be honest. But it had Elijah Wood voicing Spyro.
That's just... Her name's not Blaze, what's it? Cinder.
Cinder, yeah.
Thank you, Spyro, for recovering so many of our dragon eggs. Hop aboard for the Beastmaker's world if you're ready. Would you like to go?
Oh, fuck you then.
Yeah, just to show what the condition was, it was dragon eggs.
5, to be exact, which we got ages ago.
300, yeah.
Yeah, it also had Gary Oldman as one of the Elder Dragons.
Not a bad cast.
I know.
Pleasure with that, get it over.
Despite being a kind of... In fact, was the Dark Dragon not Mark Hamill? I don't know if
Would you like me to look up since...
Would you?
Since I'm the third, we all be phone bitch.
Phone bitch.
So, Legend of Spyro.
Yeah. I'm so sure Mark Hamill was like the Dark Dragon or something.
He's really good at being villains.
Yeah, well...
You know, ironically, his first big role is one of the most famous heroes of all time.
You know, he voices my favourite villain of all time.
The Joker. Yay.
One hundo!
Uh,
Is that the first level we can get? Yes, it is. Just go through it in my head.
Alpine Ridge.
That's the level.
now the game's coming back to me, like the cover of Dawn of Dragon. Yeah,
Dawn of the Dragon, I think, would be the last one.
2008. Yeah, Elijah Woods. Oh, Christina Ricci was in this as well.
Who?
Christina Ricci, she's
Budget
she's
did they
Wednesday in
have?
Adam's Family.
I know, like...
William Brady with Sparks. Gary Oldman, you're right. Mark Hamill, yep, he's Dark Master.
Dark Master, okay. Yeah, I think they spent all their budget on that game on the voice actors. The game itself.
Yeah, Mark Hamill himself is a voice actor. Like he voiced more than just the Joker.
Oh, of course.
Using
It's
that.
just, it's just when people think of him, it's like, okay, he's either Luke Skywalker or the Joker.
He's done a lot of stuff. He was in that game Wing Commander 3 in the 3DO. That also had Malcolm McDowell.
What I really like is that he's still voicing Joker to this day, and despite his voice aging, he's still fantastic.
Mark Hamill's just one of the coolest motherfuckers on the planet, to be honest. He's not cynical at all. He's not like Harrison Ford, for example. He's like Mark Hamill loves his job, and like he knows his audience really well. Like
The screws were just like being respectful to one another and you just murder them. Again, I think we're the baddies.
Stolen
he's the
treasure.
best.
Stolen treasure. To be fair, he was a dick with the stairs.
Well, weird out of context line.
So you can climb the stairs, no you can't. You can climb the stairs, no you can't.
Zane. Ooh, cool.
Oh, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Back up to Mark Hamill. He said he would only voice Joker if he likes the script because he cares about the character that much. It's like, the script's no good, I'm not doing it.
Ooh, shiny. I think you want to go off to your left first.
Let's see how many games there are for Spyro.
There's that weird Crash crossover in the GBA.
We don't talk about that.
Right,
I think
Spyro.
Kadakaris, have I got his name right? Kadakaris?
Cadacarus?
Kadakaris. He looked at the...
Yeah. Cadacarus. I like that.
Kadakaras.
Watched a few of his videos.
I think his new format from last year onwards is better than the bigger, longer videos.
Yeah. I don't know. I still have some nostalgia for his older, shorter videos. Like, before he, like, properly knew how to, like, professionally edit stuff.
Yeah.
Look at these little earthbendy little druids.
So there's trilogy
And
then.
now watch them panic. Oh.
So
Oh yeah, I should have not done anything. Oh yeah, you can get here anyway.
Alright.
So
Bye.
like you just gave up. Well, I'm dead. So
Gliding!
there's a trilogy, then Season of Ice and Season of Flame in the GBA. You're playing the GB games?
I don't
Not including
know
the
if-
Crash one.
No. To be honest, from what I've seen, the Season of Flame looks actually kind of decent.
For what it is.
For a handheld game, you know.
So I played Crash XX with my friend because he owned it and I played it about that.
Cash Bannock's xylophone saxophone.
Yeah.
And then he turn his back.
Ah, Spyro!
What are you laughing at?
It's like Scar Mind King just laughs at you. Spyro Enter Dragonfly. PS2.
I was so excited for that to be on PS2, and then it's just, oh shit.
Let's see. Negative reviews for short length, controls, lack of originality, long loading times. That sounds like Rapid Cortex, doesn't it?
You know, aren't people like characters like Tiny and Dingo mean nothing in Wrath of Cortex?
Oh yeah, they're basically just like,
They're obstacles, not bosses.
if you can call them that.
Thank you for releasing me.
God damn it. He's one of the coolest looking dragons with all the lab gear, and he's just like, oh, thank you for releasing me. Oh well. I think basically all the tutorials are done.
Pretty much.
Hero's Tale?
Oh, it's alright, if I'm honest with you. Kinda gimmicky, but passable.
Never even heard this one. Shadow Legacy in the DS?
Never heard of it.
That's
A lot of
yeah,
handheld
that is
games.
early. 2005, that's early.
A lot of handheld games for these kind of like
Yeah.
mascots you never hear of.
New Beginning? What is with that pose? I'll show it. Yeah, it's in the new. So Spyro New Beginning, the front cover.
Yeah, that's when they wanted Spyro to be dark and edgy.
That works so well with Shadow then.
Oh yeah. This is all before we got the Skylanders.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm not gonna say was bad for Spyro because that
It
stuff
kept,
makes
it kept
money.
him relevant, but in a weird way.
Yeah.
That stuff makes money.
It's kind of like, it's sort of the same way like the rabbits were for Rayman. It just sort of went a different direction for a long time.
Xander.
Eternal Night.
Same series, the Reboot trilogy.
If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the magic crafter's world.
You don't teach us anything.
You'll figure it out. Could you not tell me anything? I'm sure you'll get it.
Yeah, lastly was Dawn of the Dragon. That was 2008.
Ah! See what you did? It's hiding them over there.
Cool.
Dawn of the Dragon 2008. It took 10 years until the reunited trilogy. Uh-oh.
I am a very, very, very dead boy.
Wow! Jesus Christ! It's like a brick. Oh dear, oh dear.
I am a very, very, very dead boy.
Crank that gravity up to 5,000,000%.
Okay, just try and go for over there.
Yeah, I'd just do that if I were you.
There are, to be fair, there's lots of times you're like, I can make that. Okay, I can't make it.
So this is before the little hover technique was added to the moveset.
Which it gives you enough time to correct yourself.
Yeah.
I'd say it's like Sonic's double jump in Sonic Colors, but you can't change direction in midair in that game. Which annoys the hell out of me.
Ooh, again. Bleh.
That section.
Just that section.
More annoying than it looks.
And I've heard this even my annoying part now.
It's an egg thief section.
Pesky proof. Those are just throwing shit at you. Ow!
Rude.
We're not playing Conquer Bad for a day. Right, let's get the save point.
Kevin. Or
Kelvin.
Kelvin.
So I was like, Kevin. The legendary Kevin.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the magic crafter's world as well. Don't worry.
I think you know that by this point.
Yeah.
Spyro, you're purple. that's how far down the line it's like, fuck, well, Spyro, you know you're purple.
No
Yes.
way.
Spyro, you have horns.
Oh yeah.
Spyro, pull my finger. Good job. It's a long pathway.
I think I was close enough to burn him as well.
Also, the way you go, you can probably just collect all the chests first before going from to save you going back from later. So that should be all chests then. Yeah, so kill the fucker. Again, just in case you try and make those.
There's only 2 more eggs left after this.
Yeah, they're both in Wizard Peak. No, there's one in High Caves.
Oh, there we are.
I think there is in High Caves.
Ow! Stop it.
This is where the glide decides not to work.
Oh. Burp. Burp. Burp, 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 burp. Pops of the tops.
I am
Oh.
missing one.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
That's the way?
Is that on the path or?
Oh no.
Bob is on the path.
This is getting really locking and loaded.
Spars is pointing in a good direction, I think.
Ah.
Oh, go. Level complete.
You know, it's one of those cases if we were playing the original, that might actually have been easier to spot. Because the grass isn't as detailed. Lack of detail actually helps you see stuff. And let's explore the high caves.
Oh,
guys.
let's get built up. Okay.
Yeah, again, they just have one of those life crystal thingies if you get them.
Not even drinking anything.
Yeah, Steve just punched the clown's stomach for no reason. You took it very well. Ow!
It's like he's got the latest punches ever.
Spirit of a champ.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he didn't win in boxing.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he is.
He fucked off back to his home planet. Wait, this is his home planet.
This has some of the most. Look at these creepy bastards. Take one look at them and no thank you.
Well, we can't kill them yet.
Correct.
He's got gas in you, but I like he bounced off the cliff before he fell down.
Airbender.
Sorry, I misheard that as, you're a bender.
Later, nerd.
Elemental battle.
Now I'm,
Oh no!
Ironically,
now I'm the airbender.
I got attacked by wind there.
I think we all did. Cyrus.
Poor Spyro! Jesus.
Druids, they insist on moving everything in sight.
Oh, frame rate.
I know Steve's usually the master too, but it seems like whenever I do it, it sounds unhealthy.
Weren't you the original master of toots before EKGN?
Yeah, that's true.
I remember that prayer fart.
Be fair, that prayer wasn't exclusive to him. Like he would fart all the time.
Yeah, that was just the crowning achievement
Where everyone was just like, oh, who
of
farted?
sacrilegious gas.
Somebody farted. It's like it's probably small.
Like there were times where I actually, because we were in the same squad, and I dropped one, and Andy Mack and what was it? Was it Paul Hammond, the other one? He would just immediately be like, Jason, and you're just like, wait, what? Big creamy fart, and I'm just like, wow, I got away with murder.
That's back when I got scapegoated before you got scapegoated. See, it's funny how like life changes. I used to be the fart one. You used to get. I used to be scapegoated as well. Now it's.
He would do it in class as well.
Don't think it was that bad though.
He would just go, oops.
Oops.
Let me record it. Oops.
Jesus Christ. Why is that funny?
I should have pressed it. Oops.
It's like, I'm not denying it was me, but I didn't mean for it to happen.
I think that's one aspect, just most of the time it wasn't deliberate, it was just... or Steve can just let loose in command.
We are 27-year-old men who still find farts funny. What's wrong with us?
At least shows we're not grumpy old men yet. Ajax.
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 Only the other week.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong like you, I'll
thought
squash
we'll
them
come
all.
up.
Until then, remember that
He's
supercharge
doing
makes you
himself.
invincible.
That's what I know what this episode's going to be called now. Oops.
How many gems is in this level? 500?
I think they start becoming 500s on a regular basis.
Here we go. I'm just jumping around, having a bath. That's the thing about cats, is like, he just hangs around and he's like, fuck, I need to watch myself. Like, cats need to like keep themselves groomed 24/7. So imagine like being a person like, oh, fuck, I need to run a bath now. It's the middle of your day.
Well, you can't get back.
Or can you?
First of all, I think this is how you're supposed to get over here.
Oh, never! Pesky blue fucker.
Ow.
I really don't like this one because of the corners. Steven has played corners.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Come on, this isn't nice!
Oh. Or McCluskey's mountain is on to molecular. Just been stuck in my head for ages ever since I did that. Just you hit the bomb. That was such a good episode. Just when you two did molecular first, Stephen getting caught in the trap because you got the teleportation box. Rabona giving them shit in Casino at night. And then obviously, and then you.
I can't take it!
Fuck this shit. Ooh, I can't even kill myself.
Suicide Prevention Squad. This is the only level where they do that.
Right.
Kill you.
Alright. So, yeah, these creepy bastards are invincible, unless you supercharge or super flame them.
Yeah, he somehow can't see you when you stand up there.
I don't think they can get you.
The field of vision is like right, like only the ground level.
I think I killed the one in here.
To be fair, spiders usually have like really bad vision. That's why they need so many eyes.
That still doesn't do enough.
The weird thing is when they're in, like everyone's like, get the spider out the house, get it out the window. They actually want to be inside your house
Well,
because they can't survive outside.
But they're always targeting you. It's definitely not just because they will. They want to kill you at night for some reason.
kill! Oh, howdy.
For some reason I thought it was going to run out. Could have killed him. Right, there is one I need the super flame to kill because I can't get to him with the supercharge.
Yep,
I think you get to him through this room.
correctus.
Caretamundo.
So you can supercharge up those steps. So the scooter's there. There's our way out, but asshole me.
Oh.
Slightly lost.
Well, don't start that again. Ooh. Oh.
I did wonder why you weren't going for
We're going about
Whoa, Sparks' face. What was that?
They have red
stop
one.
it, throw it, make me look bad.
And now we get the Smixy Fairy Kiss.
Yeah,
Super flame, you can kill things you couldn't kill before.
But you're not.
I still get hit. You're not.
And still get hit in the...
Yep.
there's one left. You
I
think?
still think you'll get there in time. I think you need the supercharge for that one.
In a cave surrounded by spiders and you have to burn them. Seems to be a little wee foreshadowing for my eventual Return of the King LP.
He's in that hole over there. Okay.
That was very nice.
It's not very nice.
No.
Charge.
Ow. That was it.
Good
I think he's the last one.
Arachnophobe trophy.
You got a trophy for being scared of spiders. Not so much.
No,
killing them.
exterminate them.
Well, that's. Yeah. I suppose if you were afraid of spiders, you would try and kill them all. Let God sort them out.
Well, for 100%, you need to.
Or just burn your house down.
Let's supercharge. Yeah, I'm not making it over there, but I had to go in here anyway. I think this leads to exit.
I came across, speaking of spiders, came across a video recently of like a house that was funnily enough it was Australia. Like huntsman spiders. There's like a spider and then a million babies like on the corners of this woman's daughter's bedroom.
Oh, hell no.
Where the fuck do Australians live?
They're used to it. I guess that's the only thing. They're used to it. These jumps are tricky.
Jump, dun, 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 dun.
Not as tricky as later jumps. I'm just talking about supercharged jumps in general.
Yeah, this little shit.
This is what I meant when it's really deceptively hard.
Because the path is so narrow, you'll never
And
be
that water damages you.
Well, all water damages you in this game.
Which does make sense, he has a dragon.
But he can swim in 2 and 3. Well, he learns to swim in 2.
He hasn't got his
You have to pay that or how to swim.
I mean, it makes sense, you have to pay for swimming license.
It's the best thing to do, just to actually just glide.
That's how I solve this. You'll probably take damage, but job done.
Some remember I took swimming lessons, not at primary school ones, but also took like out of school as well. And I caught choked on water, and I was like,
You didn't nearly drown, like I did.
even in real life.
I know one that nearly drowned, and it's like, okay, never again.
So am I the only member of EKGS that can swim?
Temple can swim.
Oh.
No, I can swim. I've not really swam that much in ages though.
You don't have a phobia.
I can swim fine enough. And no, it's just because during a swim lesson, like back when I was like 11 or something, I just remember how I choked on water, I was like, and I was like doggy paddling, like,
Cedric, the entertainer.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
You're not very entertaining. Good show.
100%.
fuck you.
Backtrack.
Go!
Fuck you.
Thanking you.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sure.
Now he's just got his head down.
Okay, I think.
There's no time to waste. Sorry.
That might have actually cost me more time than it was worth.
He doesn't pay to be a dick sometimes.
You'll know in about 20 seconds.
She's like, oh thank God.
That's it, I think you messed with it, like, right, go back. Get chased.
Oh shit, oh shit!
Hey, buddy.
What's that Sky Kid?
There you go.
Hot Wings 2.
Mm.
Hot Shots Part 2.
Okay, this was definitely easier than the night flight.
Yep.
So you had plenty of time to burn the others.
Yep. I burned both of them. That's how we got the trophy. Welcome back.
Along the way to death of this.
Fuck off.
Armored druid.
His face up. What?
Wait, what?
Really?
That's what you're on. That's what you shouldn't do.
You might want to get some flies. Or butterflies, rather.
There's some sheep over here.
Well, technically, right? Butterfly is a fly.
I have a question, Small. Did you ever watch the Amanda Show?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't really a fan of like action sitcoms when I was younger.
No, neither, to be honest with you.
I don't know why. It's just like I want cartoons.
My Parents Were Aliens was alright, but the reason I ask is you would have recognized this music, because it is a lot like the Amanda Show theme.
It's a show I never
What a
watched.
really odd comparison.
It's the same composer, Stuart Copeland.
Oh, that was particularly easy. Well, then you got hit.
Because I was looking over here thinking, right, there's stuff.
You got distracted by the shiny. Ouch.
Okay, what was your excuse at the time? Oh, nice floor.
How do I get him?
Close pattern.
Oh,
I didn't think.
come on.
I did not think you would reach me from there.
Oh dear.
Are you gonna die of this?
I died.
And so they cast.
Felix had to wash that off.
It was that exciting he even stood up for it. Like, failure.
He's still basically in this box. He's just. And now he's licking his crotch.
Well, before you did that take. The paranoia's getting the best of me. Out of context, Jane.
And the cat is still licking its crotch.
This has been a fun episode so
Yeah,
far.
but
Amanda Show, Paranoia,
he's,
cat crotches, and needless deaths.
he's aware that everything needs cleaned.
This was so imagine not do it in public.
Has Felix been neutered?
Yes,
Good.
he's 8 years old.
You have to neuter a cat to stop it from like trying to get out if it's indoors, something like that.
Even though he still wants, he still does that. He's been through a phase recently where he's trying to escape the house.
Well, he's not searching for a mate anymore.
He hates it, all cats anyway.
This is the best supercharging spot. Use it to bash those lizards.
The sheep will fuck, oh fuck!
The sheep knew what was coming. Right, this is where it demonstrates what you can do with two supercharged ramps.
Yep.
You want to jump here, don't you?
Yep. Oh, nice.
Ow.
Getting that first try is impressive.
By the way, you might think this is a chase.
Oh, come on.
He
Oh!
actually stays in place.
Egg hunt.
Good thing you did the same place, otherwise that'd be...
That would be very trippy.
Alright, okay. I was wondering how you get back.
I was just
You
making sure.
don't.
I was just making sure that I got everything.
That's why the egg thief doesn't try. There's no way back, man. We're doomed.
Oh, finally, put me out of my misery. I've been here for 20 years. Ow.
Well, double kill.
Alright, we'll call it a draw.
Save point.
Texas.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
I thought there was only one egg. Egg thief. That one.
This is two. I think that's the final one.
Yeah, that's definitely the final one now.
Because there's none in Beastie Makers or Mean
There's none on the boss level.
And there's none in Bestiality Makers and the Mean Weavers.
Huh. How did they get away with that? Using that bestiality makers. Yep, 3+.
Don't know if I need.
I think you want to. I could be wrong. You might get away with one, but
Sink. That famous loud plumbing this house has. Whoa! It's narrowly missing all of it.
yay!
You've had good luck with that so far. Steady.
What's that one of these?
Hug the wall.
Oh, give me a wall.
A sheep.
Was
How the hell it got up there, I have no idea.
Have you seen like shooting goats? Like those ones that like can climb up like practically vertical cliffs?
Sure.
That's not exactly a vertical cliff.
Well, how did the egg thief get there as well?
Science.
Well, to be fair, that's the art probably put him there. The sheep lived here. Well, the sheep was born on that island.
Oh, come on.
Their hitboxes are wrong. To quote what Steven said one time, I can't remember what LP said that.
I think it was the Metropolis Batniks. And that should be.
He did not even try and run away.
He was too busy talking or too busy laughing. Ouch.
I have the worst luck with those guys.
They have quite a reach on them.
Yeah. Annoying. Actually, I don't remember those enemies being so that bad, mainly because there are worse enemies coming up. What's this at 400? 500?
Oh shit!
Ah, 2040. No, no.
Lucas, darling.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area
That's
in
got
the
football
Artisan's
stuff in
home world in the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Do these tailies have something?
Waterfall. Sounds good.
Do you remember the secret at the start of this level?
Yes, no. Snap of the fingers is the answer.
Yeah. That wizard, I was like, how did we get it?
Do you know what the secret is? Points finger guns.
First of all, is there any sheep?
Sheep.
No.
Stop throwing shit at me.
Even if what you're doing is actually good.
Shit. Or go.
What's that sheep? Ow!
What are you doing?
I see you. This one took me a while to figure out.
And the other thing is, it's so obvious.
Ah, one of these ones.
In fact, I think you can actually see it in the level intro flight. There it is. murder! Yay! Am I going nuts or did you miss a red gem?
Yeah, I was about to say it.
Spark's too busy stuffing
Oh
his
damn it,
face.
grass! Too detailed. I wasn't sure if that was a gem or the slimmers then.
I think Spark was too busy stuffing his face.
Yeah.
Is that where you jump down? I literally cannot tell. Oh, leap of faith!
Fuck that!
Hey, nice.
Was there one more? Or did,
There is one more. I think you need to go back to start again.
Make sure you passed him on the way there.
Yeah.
well, I've got a feeling it's a different way to get to him. Or not?
And you still go up the same basic way, but I think you've
Jump
fly
at a different point?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
I'm there.
there he is.
Yeah, I think I remember.
Not a single fuck is given by. Not a single fuck is given by Felix.
Oh, he's used to it now.
And the first time he just looked straight at me like,
What the fuck, bro?
yeah, I think you want to fly over there.
Well, you want to do that anyway, but I know what you mean. Oh, right, I need to go down now, because I can't get back any other way.
Yep.
You meant to be an ice mage or something?
I think so.
Well, he's dead mage now, so who cares?
I don't know if it's meant to just be them casting magic missile or what.
It's probably my favourite theme so far.
Spyro soundtrack slaps.
Yeah. Take a right.
To the right. Spyro, he's turning left,
Is that Sparks?
Right, I have no idea where these remaining ones are.
This is gonna be.
Is that on the right?
Yeah. That sounds you.
Oh, no, it's just a shit.
Over there?
Could just be a show he points all the way down. Down the cliff, okay.
Looks like that's closer to the end of the level.
Okay. Well, you have to have like we're making the line somewhere.
Yep. If you go around that way.
Here. We get saved.
Ow!
Oh yeah, there's two on top of. There you go.
To be fair, we were supercharging.
Yeah.
So. How long before I need to jump?
Ooh!
It's alright, the horns offer our protection. A little of
For how long?
protection. Whether he's right or wrong.
You give me a football helmet at some point.
What do you reckon those horns are made of then?
Ivory, I guess. I think it's just the bossy boots. Who I think is a.
Blow hard!
He sucks dick.
He's also probably the lamest of the bosses.
Confronting
I'm
Blowhard.
pretty sure his attack is he'll shoot lightning at you.
I don't know, it's stupid easy to hit him before he does anything.
Well, he blows hard.
He
Not
does.
particularly that good. This is more of a fucking Crash villain. Or a Crash level name. Spyro's definitely more on the innocent side.
Shiny blue
Double
gem.
check. 400. I think this is the first boss level you can heal yourself.
I think you're right.
I misheard that. Heal yourself.
No, you're just completely deaf in the other boss levels.
That's why you get hit a lot. Yeah, this one's very linear.
They basically pass the pathway full of gems.
This is very easy to get 100%. Just gonna kill those guys first.
And there's the hard blow man. He kind of just lowers himself so you can hit him and stand buggers off.
Fuck this.
I think he has a lightning attack, like McLeod says, but he's so easy to hit, you can very easily miss it.
Yeah, I'm only saying I think he had the lightning attack, just given by the looks of him.
Sort of the same with like Game Gear Sonic 1. Like, technically Eggman's a dash attack, but you should be dead long before you ever see that.
I mean, that's only because of screen crunch. In Master System,
Yeah.
you'll see it more likely.
Yeah.
Voltaire.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how long I've been trapped in Crystal. And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Hi, I'm out of here. I'm Dad.
You know immediately they're going to be old when you see the glasses on. Oh! Good job. You did nothing. Ow, 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 ow.
Right. Was that a whirlwind? Yeah, I'll take you that. Just in case you fall off.
Shortcuts.
I do like this game, it's like, alright, you fell off this section, okay, we'll revive your way back.
Just get things moving.
Yep.
I don't think you can hit them before you're supposed to.
No.
Okay, it's easy enough. We don't need to make it piss easy.
Yeah.
We want to give the guys some credit.
Oh, it actually saw his attack. But he's no dead, so.
Well, maybe let's actually see what he does before I kill him, because this isn't going to hit.
Oh, just 7 left.
We're missing a 5.
Uh-oh.
How did we miss a 5?
Maybe it was where you're charging earlier.
Is it in a hidden place?
Well, there's a start, so you can at least work from there.
There used to be a hidden one in that boss level.
Not unheard of.
Oh. Sneaky little corner.
Yeah.
Why is this game just been playing recently and because it seems like tuck stuff away in corners where you can't find them? Luckily that was
It's one of
empty
these
that
things-
time.
What did I say earlier? Check every corner. Like,
Steve almost drops energy camp, but luckily it was basically empty, unlike last time.
Ugh.
No! Oh, and there goes my phone. Everything's fallen today.
let's go to the Beastmaker's world.
The bestiality world.
Sure.
We've hyped this up, Stephen, to be not particularly enjoyable. It's the worst world in the game.
It's the hardest, I'd say.
So by definition, the worst.
I don't know, I kind of like some of the levels.
Level designs are cool, but
Right. So I'm also kind of hoping you prove my point. Just because I'm so sure it's 50 you need.
I'm starting to think it might be right now. I don't know why 40's in my head.
Could be. I mean, if it is just for the sake of a remake, they've dulled it down. Fair enough. Because
I thought it was 40 in the original, but it could be wrong.
I thought
46 dragons, so we'll see.
Shenangan will have big fun on the bayou.
Oh, this is a swamp.
It's a swamp, so be careful.
Poor chicken, he got fed for no reason.
I could have ordered KFC. Oh well.
Bruno! My name's Bruno.
Nasty North is turning our swamp into an electrified junkie.
And we all sound like we come from New Orleans.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was. I mean, New Orleans is where all the swamps are from. Is that not where Princess and the Frog is set? New Orleans?
Yes. Oh no, no, actually thought of that.
I'm going down to New Orleans.
He's got friends on the other side.
Princess and the Frog is probably the most underrated Disney film.
It's the last traditionally animated Disney film.
Oh shit,
That was it.
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
It looks beautiful as well. I hate the fact that it was starting to die out because of the 3D. I don't know, 3D films look great as well, but it's 2D in like 21st century looks beautiful.
I also think it's got some of the best musical numbers.
Oh wait, he's back to full health, okay.
It's also Randy, I think it's Randy Newman does the whole soundtrack.
Could be.
He definitely does Friends on the Other Side, so I would assume by Steve David that voices the guy as well.
Dr. Facility?
Facility.
Yeah. What is that?
Facial hair?
Is it New Orleans? I think it's called the Big Easy. I'm trying to get that right.
Yes.
The Big Easy? Okay.
So,
I'd love to go to New Orleans, see Bourbon Street.
Alright.
I'm sure it's
Cletus is bringing the pain.
I'm sure it's the big New Orleans Big Easy.
Great to see you, but I gotta go.
No, I really like the New Orleans accent. It sounds quite nice.
Also, I think in New Orleans, I just think of that episode of New Orleans.
Yeah, is it New Orleans or is it New Orleans?
I think the locals call it Orleans, but it's,
And I'm always thinking, right, what do they call it? Because they're actually probably right.
Oh, it's because it's French. That's why it's
Yeah, New Orleans.
Orleans. Yeah, Big Easy.
This
Yeah.
is
It's also called the Crescent City, the city that Care forgot, NOLA, the city of the city of Yes, and Hollywood South.
Well, good thing it was the city of yes, am I right, Small?
Yeah. That. Okay.
The Miracle on Bourbon Street, WrestleMania 30. And then that guy might not be there anymore. We don't know because at the time of recording he's not shown up in elsewhere. You wanted trophies? I think it's to burn all the mushrooms.
Oh my.
Time to get high, Spyro. Yeah.
But I think you're meant to eat the mushroom, not smoke them. No, don't kill my vibe.
Chest.
You went bush.
So the swamp is a level I'm not looking forward to when I get to Left 4 Dead 2. Because you get a lot of mud zombies that crawl out of the water.
Moment of truth, Germ. Are you right or am I right? Because I'm so sure it's 50.
Get the James.
Our next line.
And
I feel so sorry for all the dragons still trapped in Crystal. Maybe once you've rescued 50
50.
dragons, I'll feel
I don't know why 40 was in my head.
you wanted to be 40.
But yeah, that's like, you don't have a leeway of like 8 dragons, so.
In other words, you need to play the levels in here.
To be fair, it's like in Toy Story 2, you thought the final boss was
That's
lower.
true. That's true. I got that very wrong.
Wah, wah, wah. Whoops.
Huh, I thought it was more than that.
And then wait. Then you had to go back and get more, then you gave up for a while, and then you came back 1 day later.
With that McLeod until.
Yeah.
Ooh, shinny key.
It was like, you really could have done this yesterday.
Yeah.
I probably could have.
But you're just fed up.
That was drained.
And there was just literally I think it was literally all the missions in that last level that you had to do.
Oh well.
I suppose it mixed things up a bit. The final episode is a special guest.
I know I am missing some, but not an awful lot.
3.
Oh, there they are. Way over there.
Oh.
Isn't that where we started? Yep, near enough.
Which is handy, because now we can just hop into Terrence and Phillip village. Yep, this is where the baboon drops you off.
Follow Rafiki. You know the way. Ow.
I actually quite like this level, Terrence and Phillip village.
The easiest of the 3 levels. Not that that's saying much, I think. Yeah, there's no supercharge, there's no gliding. No annoying enemies.
Well, there's gliding, but...
No annoying gliding. Like,
Acceptable gliding.
is there one 400 level, or are they all 500 from
I
there?
think they're all...
Well, this is 400. I know the next world, all 3 levels are 500.
Well, that's the Mean Levers, which is my favourite world, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I do like it myself. The only level I kind of don't like is Haunted Towers.
Like, I think it's such a cool level, but that last dragon is bollocks. That is, by our guide, the dragon. Look at this chicken abuse from Benny, we can't talk with dragons.
How looks it? It's all the sheep we killed.
Those that live in glass houses should not throw stones, I suppose.
I'm actually going to do what I should do, go back to the start and make sure I got everything. Yeah. I think this is one of those things where there's nothing hidden at the start. You were just aiming at the wall when you did that. Strike the dragon before he strikes you.
Fireplace is done.
That was just bad aim in my part. See you hiding behind that corner?
Live!
At least this isn't like Sonic Unleashed where they give you an extra life for free, like, okay. You know you're about to suffer.
No.
I think this is the way back. I think I've got everything. Yeah.
God! Oh, you're a big boy.
Watch out, Spyro.
Just like in Dark Souls. He's that big. He's the big get rid guy in the first village. The one who takes a bath.
Don't get electrocuted, that's what he's saying.
Don't die.
Spyro, did you know what electricity hurts?
Spyro, the sky is blue.
It's alright, he's a dragon type.
Oh yeah, they resist.
They're not.
Ow, ow, ow.
Electric type isn't very effective on it.
Yep, they resist electric, water, grass, and fire.
The 3-star type, the 4-star types.
Oh yeah.
I think that was deliberate. Like, you need to bring something else to fight a dragon. I do like some of the playthrough challenges you see on YouTube.
What, like Nuzlocke?
They're just Nuzlocke, but like specific type runs. There was one I saw where it's, can I beat Pokemon Fire Red using only normal type moves? Like, that sounds like a fair challenge. Because they can hit most things neutrally.
Yeah.
And they resist Ghost. Like, I know Ghost resists them, but they resist Ghost.
Normal's completely useless on Ghost.
he caught a Growlithe, which has Odor Sleuth.
That's how you do it. So you can use other types, but only normal type moves. Okay.
Yeah. And he deliberately picked Fire Red over Leaf Green because Growlithe's the only Pokemon that can learn that in Gen 1. Spyro, thank you.
Another fatty.
Good job.
What's this lacking?
One day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventure.
Your amazing adventure.
Sure, but what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Not a problem
Well,
about
good
this
luck with
one.
that.
We're
Yeah,
a
please,
Spyro.
That's your hit the 50 quota.
Yep. Of course, this is 100% play for us, so we want more.
We want away, dragons.
Yeah, like guy. Yeah. Oh, he was so happy for a while.
Right.
Again, are we the baddies?
Is there stuff hidden here? Yes, there is.
These guys look 90s as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, man. They give you a lot of chickens here, so I guess they're expecting you to get hit a lot.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I think you get hit a lot of Metalhead. Blowhard, Metalhead, they really boss names in this game.
And then there's one just called Jacques, which I think is just French for John. Or Jack, I don't know.
Yeah, we Jack. Because it'd be one. If it was, oh no, that's Spanish.
Isn't Jack another form of
what's
John?
What's the French equivalent of John? Is that something like John
John?
or something?
Isn't it just John?
Something like that.
June?
Fuck it, what's it?
Yeah, I think every language has an equivalent of John. Now, even Scotland, Ian. Ian's the Scottish name for John.
The whole Wikipedia page dedicated to alternative forms for the name John.
In Russia, it's Ivan.
Oh my god. Fucking hell. You want to see how long it is?
Do you have any?
Okay, there's a lot.
Alright, let's try to find the French one.
Sorry, you were saying with that?
I think in Russian it's Ivan.
Could be. That's a very common name.
Yep, you're right. Same in Bulgaria, Croatia, Ukraine, those the Slavic nations.
That was my bad.
My bad. My
That
bad.
was my bad.
John. G-E-A-N, John. That's
Like
fine.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, that kind of.
Right. This is where we start gliding everywhere. So I think I've got rid of all the enemies.
In Scottish Gaelic is Ian.
Oh, you're right.
In fact, English is Ian as well. Oh,
Wait, what?
Is John American then?
The common English name John, the English equivalent for it is...
Oh, right. Oh, John is a translation of the original Hebrew name. It goes all the way back to Hebrew. And then Ian is actually Scottish Gaelic. So Ian, I-A-I-N is Scottish Gaelic, and then Ian is more simplified English of that. Wow, that's a long way to go. So away from Hebrew John to just John becomes Ian in Scottish Gaelic, then comes Ian again in English. So we went to English twice.
So this is the part where we talked about the equivalent of John.
Yeah.
Firework. And another firework.
So, where do you think the name Jason comes from? What country? Because I know the answer to this. Because I asked it in the quiz to see if anyone could figure it out. Don't look it up, have a guess.
Ireland?
Nope, that's your name.
No.
Yeah, because then Stephen with the V is like the
Stephen, that's
English
that's American. It's not English, it's American.
I...
Because Americans like to spell things as they sound.
Because PH is like a Catholic name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same with Sean. Like, there's a reason why Sean's spelled like that in America.
See, oh my god, Irish Sean, like SEA, and that's also come from John. In fact, so does Sean. Like, so, oh my god, why does the name John spawn so many fucking spin offs?
The
It's like-
the Spanish one you were thinking of is Juan,
Yeah, I said that.
as in Juan Ortiz, John Ortiz. Some call me Johnny.
Also, in Isle, it's also Isle of Man.
Where's
Spanish Filipino Manx.
Where is
What?
their firework?
Good question. I think you want to go up there, it might be on the left, I'm not 100% sure though. But I think you need to head towards the...
Because I think that's all we're missing.
Yep.
I think it's one of those cases where you need to pick one or the other. Could be wrong.
Yeah,
We could have got all three.
I think you're right.
I typed in Jason Wikipedia, came up immediately with the Greek hero, Jason, as in Jason the Argonauts, Jason.
That's where it comes from. Jason is a Greek name.
That would make sense.
Oh my god.
When everyone says like, you know what, that actually matches up. Andrew, I would have thought was Scottish, but it could also come from Hebrew because of the Bible.
Yeah.
Because Andrew was one of the 12 disciples. This feels like it should be obvious if it's not.
Is there a way down there? Yeah.
Pet form, J and Jace. So apparently Jason not his nickname, was a pet name. It also means healer. So apparently me and McLeod are healers.
That feels like it was too obvious.
Oh, good god. But I think there was stuff just down the left of you, but never mind.
That's 100%.
Alright, sure, line up.
That's a good time to finish up as well, and if there's nothing else.
You want to just double check that where Andrew comes from, since Temple's a member of the EKGS, before we finish off the level?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's combined into one there. So.
I want to say it was, I'm going to guess Scottish because of St Andrew as well. But again, could be wrong.
No, Greece again.
Greece? Wow.
It's derived from Greek Andreas, as in like San Andreas. It means manly, and as by consequence, brave, strong, courageous, and warrior. 4 things that's simple as not.
Shots fired.
Will you even watch the Spyro LP?
So Jason is healer. He's manly and strong. What does Stephen translate it to? May as well.
I think I looked this up and it was like Garland or something. I don't even know what that means.
Oh wow, you've got a lot. Wreath, crown, honour, reward, royalty, renown, fame.
I am the leader of the Valentinian Empire, after all.
Actually,
Oh boy. You wanted me to do Wild Flight before you do Mystic Bog.
Yep.
we'll find out. Do that next time.
Okay.
Yeah. To be fair, this isn't our bad level.
They're both pretty. This may take a few attempts.